Hey, what's up, everybody? What was that? I don't know. Let me get some water real quick. Hydration is important. Ooh, hello. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're doing all right. Today, I am doing a suggestion from a subscriber, or I believe it's a subscriber, or at least a watcher, named Anonymous Bitch. That's the name on the profile. I just read them out. I'll leave you a shout out up here somewhere. Anyway, that being said, it was the recommendation was a video with like a Jennie from BlackPink live rap compilation. Because we've had a decent conversation in our comments sections about, Jennie and Jennie's quality rap and type of rap in comparison to Lisa, and how, Jennie doesn't sometimes get the shine that she deserves. Even though Jennie is like a really good rapper, I just think like in some ways she gets overshadowed by Lisa's personality and camera presence, because Lisa's good at that. I mean, Lisa could sell herself singing a song about a grilled cheese sandwich. Let's be real. Not to say that Jennie's not any good, but when it comes to charisma, Lisa has a lot of charisma, and she like can outsell most people when it comes to charisma and camera presence. But anyway, though, this is a video about yeah, some Jennie rap compilations. But let's just get into it. Enough of my rambling.
Getting haunted by the hunters, and my chickens smell like colors. Bullshit for the birds, I got, but I'm a citizen again. I'm the man like running. Fuck that if you got a hot check, so you wanna knock that, got another bag. Good, real talk, I'm gonna tell us when I see a man, nobody kill a man. 지금 내가 걸어가는 거리, BlackPink for ways I got it. 농촌에 막 사방을 running, 이내 밖에 let's suck that.
One thing I will say about Jennie, and because I watched her do a rap in in a different compilation video, and I also watched her song, listened to her song solo. And one thing I will say that really distinguishes Jennie as a rapper versus Lisa as a rapper, outside of like, writing their own stuff and writing style, which from what I was told, Jennie writes her own raps and Lisa doesn't, which I'm not going to grade on that. But that aside, just based off style alone, Jennie has, in my opinion, much more naturally grittier style when it comes to it. She has a much more, a much rougher rap demeanor. Like if I had to compare them, I'd say Lisa's rap styling is way more hip hop in sense, whereas Jennie's is more closer to being like pure rap, if you know what I mean. Like Lisa's is more a little bit more pop oriented, whereas you could definitely hear Jennie being like on a cipher. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I get from it so far, but let's keep going. We have a long video to go.
All the boys in the line just to check out. Get about the bag, I'ma blow their breath. I got my mind on my money and my money and my mind. Though, it ain't really work if it broke. So you skirt with it, what you go get it. So hot, so hot. The sauce got the drip in the lid. Get it, bag and give me some more, baby. Put them together, make the whistle blow. I'm getting haunted by the hunters. All my GQ spread like hunters. Bullshit for the birds, I come and I'ma say the shit again. I'm the man like run it. Drop that like you got a hot track, so you wanna knock that, got another bang. Real talk, I'ma let the old song, see the bill, now try to call a bank. Forever young boy, so be proud of that. If you ever spit to them, let them know when that. You get sunset, out and on the chicken, they okay. Think down to murder that, like it in a thing. That Peter was up, do we go on no deeds? Life's a bitch, but mine's a movie. A diamond, try to will, shine together. Whenever, forever, forever, ever, ever. All the boys in the line just to check out. Forget about a bake, I'ma blow they breath. I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Though, it don't really work if you broke, see me skirt. Where they want you go get it so hot, so hot. When the sauce gets dripping a lick.
And I say this also, I think that one other key difference is that Jennie definitely brings she brings more sass to her rap. I hate to say it that way, but that's the only way I can say it. It sounds so weird, sass to rap. Anyway, she brings a little bit more sass to it, and also, just from what I've seen a little bit here, I was try to refine it a little bit more as I go into this. I think that she also brings a bit more, a little bit more like subtle, sultry sexiness to some of her movements in the way that she raps. She's a little bit more slick with it, whereas Lisa is a little bit more playful with her style. Like, don't get me wrong, Lisa can be a little bit more, not tough, but she can bring some attitude is the word I'm trying to say. Lisa can bring some attitude to her rap, but Jennie brings a bit more sass to it. Sass and like a little playful, a little sultry, a little bit of sultry sexiness to it. Whereas Lisa is a bit more playful with what she does. And I think this is really highlighted when you really get to focus on what Jennie does. That's what Jennie does very well. And then there's also one more thing I want to mention, but I want to try to watch a little bit more before I say it.
Baby, give me some more. Baby, put them lips together, make the winds to blow. Said I wanted you to stay, but you're always leaving. Never tell me where, never tell me what's the reason. When you're gone, I can tell if my heart's even beating. Sometimes I think it's just for you that I leave it breathing. Hold up, 영원할 거라 했어. 근데 결론은 do you messed up? 왔다 갔다가 배운
Okay, I'm not going to use subtitles off. They serve no purpose.
아픔도 모르게 발랐던 시간만큼 내면 훅 간 거야 지금 방금 내가 누군지 까먹었니 똑바로 기억해 I'm a boss bitch click click bada bing bada boom boom lies on me when I step in the room you don't know better ask somebody what you meant it's a black light pop 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 ram pam bada bada pop 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 raise a glass to the roof like jam 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 heads up lit with a bottle full of Henny what you not when you speak my name wanted you to stay but you're always leaving never tell me where never tell me what's the reason when you're gone I can tell if my heart's even beating sometimes I think it's just for you that I leave it breathing 지금 내가 걸어가는 거리 BlackPink always 한 거리 우리 손으로 잡아가는 버린 이래 bucket list down buddy 널 당기는 거라 원래 밀치는 것도 제일 멋대로 하는 thing 쪽팔 싫어 뭔가 누가 뭐라 하라 with a bass drop is another bang Don't be proud and die 하긴 느낀 뜨거워 바란 나입니다 가까이 sunset 전화리니 기미가 있대 Pink down burn it out like it ain't a thing 그 다리 대쇼 shoot it go what you mean say life's a bitch but mine's a movie my diamond know you will shine together whenever forever forever ever ever 지금도 모르게 빨랐던 시간만큼 너는 훅 간 거야 지금 방금 내가 누군지 까먹었니 똑바로 기억해 I'm a boss voice in the line just to check out
Okay, and the one thing I do notice about Jennie, which is something that I think hinders her, because Jennie is very talented, and Jennie is very good at what she does, and Jennie does have personality. Jennie has she does have personality. I think sometimes that Jennie can come off as a little bit, especially when she's not on stage, a little bit more. She's a bit more laid back than some of the other members in some respects. Like she's a bit more. I wouldn't say serious. I'd say definitely she's probably a little bit more serious at times than the other members of the group. Like then more so than Jisoo. Like if we had comparison, like Rose is a bit more. Can be a bit more introspective and a bit more reserved, but she has her silly moments. Lisa is a way more playful and energetic and fun. Jisoo is fun but weird. Like you never know what kind of weird thing Jisoo's doing or what's really going on in Jisoo's head. Jisoo's in her own little world. And Jennie can be fun. And Jennie can be... But Jennie also is probably more serious than the rest of them are on average, I'd say, just from my observation. You can correct me if you think I'm wrong, or you can give me your own opinion on it. But I think the one thing is that Jennie is very talented and she's very skilled, and she can highlight, and this compilation shows how good she is at what she does, and she's very good at rapping, very good at her vocals. But she does in some ways lack a certain stage presence in some respects. Like she lacks a certain amount of like on camera charisma that really makes her stand out even in moments when she's front and center. I mean, she has moments when she really does shine, but overall, she can't. I don't think she's as good at doing it on command as she could be. And there are moments when she can waver a little bit in that, you know what I mean? And I think if she could control that more, she'd probably be able to shine more and get more parts given to her in the songs because how can I put it? Because because again, like it takes more than just being a good singer or a good rapper to be a good performer. And there's a difference between being a good performer and being a great performer. Like a great performer, even if they're not as talented as someone else, they can captivate a room. They can captivate an audience just doing something simple. They know how to work the crowd, work the camera. They know how to use every aspect of themselves, not just their voice, not just their words, but also their face, also their charm. They know how to turn it on, like on a dime. You know what I mean? And I think Jennie has her moments when she can turn that charm on, turn on that charisma. But overall, she has a lot of moments where she's kind of let it, let's say, waver a little bit, and those kind of things I think overall hinder her, which is why it was pointed out to me, which is why, and it's kind of true that when it comes to like the rapping parts, Lisa may get more because even if Lisa's not as good a rapper as Jennie, which is debatable, I mean we can speak objectively, but at the end of the day, people are going to like who they're going to like, and I'm not going to get into who's better or worse in this video. This isn't that kind of video. But if you're going to give a lead part to someone from an objective business sense, you're going to give it to the person who you think has the better on-screen or on-stage presence and the better charisma overall. Because charisma and presence is going to make you a better performer, even if you're not as inherently talented as somebody else. And I think that's something that can sometimes hinder Jennie, that if she works on that presence, then she would be able to highlight her talent more. Because she really is talented. I don't want to take that away. She is. But I think that's an area where she may lack a little bit.
Get about a bag, I'ma blow they breath on my mind, on my money, on my money, on my mind. Though it ain't really work if you're broke, sing skirt, skirt, where then what you go, get it so hot, make the sauce get you dripping a lick. Gotta beg and give me some more, baby, put them lips together, make the whistle blow. We put out, put out, put out. Shit 나 똑바로 게 없어 이제 시작이 나는 건지 뭐가 바뀌길래 사람들과의 역할스러운 한마디보다 너와의 어색한 침묵이 차라리 좋아. Used to be a girl now used to be the girl sitting on your feelings and sitting on my throne. I ain't got no time for the troubles in your eyes. Just time my money looking at meet myself and I'm going so low.
See, like right there in that moment, she really brought some energy. She brought her personality to the forefront. I think that's the thing what I'm really trying to say, is that if she managed to bring more of her own, of that personality that I know she has on stage. I think on stage she's very she seems to be so hyper focused on getting through the performance and doing the performance right that she doesn't always come off as relaxed. And if she could be more relaxed at times, I think she could really she could really excel and bring herself and elevate herself. And she has it there in her. She just has to, I think, really find that. I'ma do it on my own now. Now that you alone, that you're looking for. Oh Lord,
Just out, getting down, just to
So like right here in this performance right here, I know that this is her by herself, but in this performance right here, I think like she's really bringing that kind of energy in, and she's in her in her better moments. She's really letting that shine through.
Waters in the crowd, singing loud like.
Like see, like no, I think that's a good comparison. Like in those two back-to-back performances of this same song, on the first one, I feel like she was bringing more attitude, more energy, more sass. And the other one, granted, who knows what kind of day she was having up to that point, and performers have their off days and on days, you know. Not everyone's 100% every single time, every day. I'm not trying to be overly critical. But I think that, like, you know, in that one, you can see like she's really bringing it. On the other ones, in the second one, which is the same song with different performance, it's like she's doing it, and she's kind of going through the motions, but the same level of energy is not there. Again, granted, I don't know what she was doing that day. Not being too harsh, I'm just, you know, observing, I guess.
모든 남자들이 날 매일체가 대부분이 날 가질 수 있다 생각하지만 이거 원치 않아 맘에 원해 난너 심장을 도려내 보여봐 아주 씩씩하게 대로 씩씩하게 so hot 내가 어쩔 줄 모르게 해 마지막에 불러줘 내 귓가에 도는 휘바람처럼 I wanna hear you 휘바람 all the boys in the line just to check out. Forget about the bag, I'ma blow. They breath like on my mind, and my money and my money and my mind. Though it ain't really work if you broke. See me skirt, wet and what you go. So hot, let the sauce get you dripping the lid. Got 'em begging, give me some more. Baby, put them together, make them waste the blood. 지금 내가 걸어가는 거리, 난 힙합 웨이스 한 거리. 또 전화로 도망가는 머리, 내 맘대로 let's up down. 당기는 것도 멀리 미치는 것도 제 맘대로 하는 거.
But here that's the thing though, is that though, like even like in this performance though, like when Jennie is on though, Jennie is on. She is full force. She is energy. She feels like an unstoppable force. That's what I think personally. It's like when she's on it, boom, 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 she is on it. When she's firing on all cylinders, you can feel it. She is, you know, again, she's like a freight train moving. It's just like she just can't bring it all of the time. And I don't mean like every performance needs to be full force, because some performances aren't. Some performances are more laid back, relaxed performances. Like when they did that Miguel cover, that's more of a sit down, relaxed cover. But I think even then though, a person can still bring the right amount of energy, but still bring that enthusiasm, even when it's a laid back cover. So I'm not talking about like, you know, go hard every single performance. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that like, that I think she can still work to keep it some consistency in it, because sometimes she's not always on her A game and on it, and it's just like sometimes it feels like she's just kind of going through the motions. But when she is on it, she is on it, and it is powerful. And I've seen through this compilation, I've managed to see like when she has been and when she hasn't been, and when she is like it's beautiful. But I feel like because when she's on, it's so good that when she's not, you can really tell.
All the boys in the line just to check out. Forget about a bag, I'ma blow. They breath like on my mind, and my money and my money on my mind. Though it don't really work if you broke. See me skirt, where they want you go, get it so hot, when the sauce, get you dripping a lick.
I think we already saw this one.
Baby, put them lips together, make them winds to blow. Fall in love every single time. Look into your eyes, those eyes that never lie. I can tell your mind's so hot, but you're not around and getting mad. Thinking now I always can have you around. Getting hunted by the hunters, and my GQ spread like comets. Won't share for the birds like coming. I'm the city shit again. I'm the man like running. Drop that like you got a hot check, so you want an update. Got another leg. Drop top, I'm a little older. Gonna see the billions, gonna see the bag. She can make a brother gonna die. That big boy race like that. Don't stop, I'm calling in the rain. The book getting it set down. No time getting on the bully man. Say more than what I have. Drop my shit on the look about a hunter with a bass drum in the bag. Well, if you're guessing it's me, you guess correctly. I just think that a stallion. You swear I wasn't appreciating them. We end up with that cold and insecurian. See on the screen, college vegetarians. We own it minorly, but we professionally. I look up exceptionally. On point like an decimalist. You're out on the beat, man, I read on the street. It's just so effortlessly.
You see, listening to this, something like this makes me think that what Jennie should really do, and this is my opinion, I think Jennie would really do great if she had like a mixtape or did like a cipher or something like that. Like listen to this, Jennie, you put Jennie in that kind of environment, I think Jennie would really just like, she would explode. You know what I mean? You put her in on something where she doesn't have to worry so much about songs and song structure, because the thing is, it's different between being really good at rapping or really good at singing and then being able to compose a song. Two very different things, because you can be a great rapper, like rap all day, rap this, rap that, rap that, rap, but when it comes to making a song, it's different, because sometimes in a song you have to pull back on your ability, and sometimes you have to simplify things to make a good song, as opposed to being able to rap your ass off. But as a song overall, it's not that great. But the thing about being like a mixtape or something like that is you can just kind of put on a beat and rap. You don't have to worry about making a chorus. You don't have to worry about hooks. You don't have to worry about breaking things up in the first hook. You can just like put on a beat and rap for 3 minutes if you want to. You can make it into a song if you want to. You can do that. And I think if Jennie did something like that, man, and just got a chance to just flow what she wants to flow about, it would be crazy. It would be insane.
Yeah, so you sleep on me. There's no inception in this. Yeah, 솔직히 세상 가난 어울린 적 없어. 홀로였던 내게 사랑 따윈 벌써 잊혀진 지 오래. 저 시간 속에 더 이상은 못 듣겠어. 희망찬 사랑 노래. 나 그저 길들여진 대로 각본 속에 놀아 나는 슬픈 비애로. 난 멀리 와버렸어. I'm coming home. 다시 돌아갈래 어린 적 제자리로. Yeah, 솔직히 세상 가난 어울린 적 없어. 홀로였던 내게 사랑 따윈 벌써 잊혀진 지 오래. 저 시간 속에 더 이상은 못 듣겠어. 희망찬 사랑 노래. 나 그저 길들여진 대로 각본 속에 놀아 나는 슬픈 비애로. 난 멀리 와버렸어. I'm coming home. 다시 돌아갈래 어린 적 제자리로.
But I think we'll just call it there today. This video's already running pretty long, and you know how I get sometimes. I can just start rambling on and on and on and on, and it has to end at some point. I can't make this like an hour long. Anyway, though, that was a Jennie live rap compilation. I thought it was pretty good. I think it gave me and you and us all a chance to really sit and think about and sit and observe and get to understand Jennie a little bit better, and gave me a more chance to really contemplate, my thoughts on Jennie and her rapping skills and her ability and her talent. And overall, I think that Jennie is pretty good. I think Jennie's really good. I think there are some gaps, some things that she could work on to make herself better, which could be with anybody. Heck, it's with me. There are a lot of things I could work on to make myself better at what I do, which I try to do every single day. But overall, though, I think she's tremendously talented. She has her moments when she's not, I don't think, giving her all, but overall, really good. Anyway, let me know what you think, where you may disagree, what your thoughts are on Jennie, what your thoughts are on the different members of BlackPink. Who do you think is, the best, or do you think they're all talented and they all bring something to the group? Let me know. I'd love to have that conversation. I'd love to see what you think. Let me know. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. What's wrong with you? Why haven't you done that? Get your life together. Do the right thing and hit that subscribe button. get me to 100 subscribers. It would be great. I would appreciate it. I would love it. Yeah, that's it. Until next time. I'll talk to you later. Peace.